What is good, YouTube? It's your boy cbmarcus, back again with INT Week 5. Today, we're going up against Aprater54, and as you can see, we're in a bit of a different location. We're outside in beautiful Mother Nature. The sun is out, finally, in Portland, Oregon, as the winter is it's dragged on for a little too long. Sun's out, the cherry blossoms are out, it's finally warming up. So I figured we could take the setup outside today and do a little bit of a match in Mother Nature. So if you guys like more of this content, it is going to be summer soon, so it'll be warm enough for me to do this consistently. But I figured it'd be a nice little respite from all the indoors action that I've been doing. But without further ado, let's check out the matchup and the teams. Looking at the matchup, there is the scary core of Celesteela plus Necrozma, the Meteor Beam core, being able to go bulky or offensive, and they can just mess up teams in all kinds of ways. But then there's also some standard physical breakers in the Lycanroc-Dusk and the Zarude, being able to just deal a lot of damage to set up the rest of the team for sweeping, especially the Hail core. Because of course there's the Ninetales and the Arctozolt, just being able to chip away at teams in the end, or just leading off with Bolt Beak and just claiming a kill right there. The Rotom Wash, the Arcanine, and the Flygon are also pretty good pivots just to be able to get in and get out. They all have their unique support, but the Rotom and Arcanine can burn and leave, and they also have some decent recovery, so that's really cool. The Flygon does too, but its lack of bulk kind of hinders that in a bit. But just looking at our team, the 6 that we brought, I think that we are basically just trying to use a raw power to be able to prevent anything from getting too out of hand. Starting off with the Slowking, definitely the most passive Pokemon here. Scald is probably going to be the option that I'm going to be clicking the most. Just being able to get burns off of Pokemon and being able to potentially mitigate the Necrozma from setting up or the Celesteela. I don't really want to click Flamethrower on the Celesteela just in case it procs a weakness policy, but it is also there for that and the Zarude and the Alolan Ninetales. If I want to call a switch without clicking the Sludge Wave or something like that. But overall, just pretty basic coverage and pretty basic Pokemon, but it does the job. On to Kartana. Folks, this is the first time that we are bringing Adamant, or it's not Adamant, it's the speed, it's the attack boosting, that's the one. I honestly just forgot about it because I've been running speed boosting natures the whole time, but this is an attack boosting Kartana here with knockoff and band, so we can basically just click that against everything. The rest of the moves are just to maybe pick up kills here and there, maybe with more calculated moves, but the knockoff is just going to be spammed on everything. Just being able to remove items and then potentially remove sweeping capability on a lot of mons is going to be really, really helpful. And overall, it's just an absolute menace offensively. So as long as we can get into it a couple times, it'll definitely put in its work. Looking at the Keldeo next, that is going to be our Wincon in the back, potentially, if there's Hail, which gets out of hand. Same thing with a potential Selly or a Necrozma D-Dance. The Selly's obviously going to be using Autotomize, but if it's too bulky and it's not really speedy, then the Keldeo can pick it off at the end. But I think this mon's going to be super nice. Water just goes in on this team because we have that fighting to back it up, because the grass is Zarude, and Rotom also doesn't like taking a Secret Sword either. Moving on to Landorus, we just got pretty basic sets here with Rocks, Knock, U-Turn, and Earthquake. I think Knock is, again, going to be something that's going to be nice to click here, just like the Cart, just to remove lefties from some of the bulkier things I want to switch in. There's also U-Turn, so we can predict an Alolan Ninetales switch in. And then Rocks, obviously, will be very nice for either the Keldeo or the Cart, or the Gardevoir. Or the Scrafty, to be honest, because we are running a Dragon Dance Scrafty. Knock pretty much goes in on this team, just like Keldeo, I guess, and just like the other Knock users. We have Iron Head just to pretty much deal with everything that does not like taking a Knock or CC, so that would be like the Alolan Ninetales, and potentially the Necrozma, because we don't really want to set off that weakness policy too soon. So we'll probably Iron Head into a Knock. Pretty basic set. Basically max speed, max attack, because that is the only way that we outspeed the Alolan Ninetales and the Lycandusk. But it should be a good one. It'll be nice to potentially win in the endgame too. Gardevoir is the last Pokemon here, and I think it's going to be a pretty fun one. Being able to trace the Slush Rush. If the Arctozolt comes, we can basically nuke something with Moonblast, because, again, not a lot of Moonblast switch-ins. There is the Arcanine, but I think basically whittling that down is going to be super helpful. I could basically always bring the Keldeo on it, because it is a Pokemon that is required to stay alive for the Kartana. The rest is coverage, and then we have Trick in the back. Pretty straightforward, but honestly, it's been a pretty straightforward team, so it's, I don't know, going back to the basics, but the basics and the fundamentals are always going to work out in the end. So there's that. Anyways, I've been rambling on for too long. Let's get on into the match. All right, folks. We are in, and we see a pretty interesting team, to be honest. No Zarude and no Arctazol. Two interesting things that I had previously seen in my mocks. I'm not really sure what I want to do here. I could scout. I could go this. I feel like this is a pretty safe switch-in. I could also go you. What would I not like from this? Maybe I'll just lead this. No, that's too defensive. We're doing this. We're leading off with the Gardevoir here. Yes. Okay, I like this. Whew! It got cold outside, folks. There was a little bit of time in between recording, and the sun is starting to dip a little bit. And, I don't know. Good luck, have fun to, let's see, we got the elbow. Yup. Good luck, have fun to Aprater. Holy shit, I'm cold. A little nervous, a little tense. Swiffer. That's going to be the Flygon. That is a great lead for your boy. That is actually one of the greatest leads I could have ever had in my life. So that is very bug. I'm just going to click Moonblast here. You know what? Oh my god. U-turn, that's totally fine. That honestly could be Scarf. And not like Band or anything. Or it could be like Adamant Scarf. Not sure, to be honest. I wonder what you go into. It's either the Arcanine or the Selly. Nina Tucker. That is the Arcanine. Let's see how much a Specs Moonblast is going to be doing to this. We do have the Gardevoir versus the Arcanine. Whew! Oh my god! Okay, that did a lot. I'm getting way too fucking loud too. Because I am outside. We do have neighbors, and I should probably be a little bit more respectful of them. I think going out into U is pretty good. But in the meanwhile, I can pretty much just check for damage here. It looks just to be max. So this is going to be dealing a lot of recoil damage with the helmet. Oh my god, is that banded? Did that crit? What just happened there? I don't even want to know what just happened. I got the Intimidate off, so it is banded. Keeping this might be nice. Let me check out his Pokemon here real quick. Let me take a picture of this. Perfect. So now we got the matchup on deck. We got some time left. I could see going into Keldeo here. I feel like that's pretty good because I don't expect much in terms of the switch-ins that could potentially be there. Keldeo does come out. We are the Resolute Keldeo. This is going to be dealing a lot, though. Dealt a lot, but honestly, it's going to be an amount that probably doesn't matter, although I just jinxed it for sure. Flip turn is pretty free here, so just being able to click that is going to be nice. Please. Thank you. Okay, great. Juggernaut comes in. Juggernaut will be the Necrozma here. Very interesting. I feel like the only thing that stops me from really sweeping is the Selly. And the Scarf Flygon, potentially. I wonder how much a banded... Actually, I feel like that did a lot. I didn't actually see the damage. But I want to say that did a lot. Necrozma. Oh, we should be killing here. We should be dealing a lot of damage to this. I'm trying to figure out how bad it is if I fuck this play up. I don't think it's the worst. Yeah, I think we're just going to click knockoff. Let's go! And it wasn't a crit. Yes. So we kind of do reveal that we are banded here. It was AV. That's actually super interesting to see. So I feel like that leads me to believe that the Selly is even more likely to be set up, which could be bad in the long run. Ultimately, I think what matters is what speed it's at and stuff like that, because that really dictates how much bulk it has. And from there, we can figure out what's going on with... Whoa! Okay. This is actually really scary that this came out like this, I feel like. Because I can get swept right now. So this is choice banded. I feel like a knockoff is just going to be nice here. Because once this thing's out of the way, I feel like the game opens up a lot. We deal a ton. It is White Herb. Autotomize comes out. Okay. And I think what we should probably do here is go out into the Landorus. Revealing White Herb means that you're probably physical with Flamethrower, I could bet. So just being able to switch out into this to get some Rocky Helmet chip could be nice. Acrobatics. Does that kill? It does not kill. Okay. So both of the two main threats are gone, which is really nice. What is on the rest of the team here? There's the Arcanine, which is pretty much dead. But the E-Speed could actually be pretty interesting. Jorge the Great comes out. Okay. Very interesting here. The only thing that I could see being like a massive problem would be like the... I don't even know. There's Flygon, Rotom Wash, Alolan Ninetales, and Arcanine left. And it's still kind of sunny, which is nice. Hypnosis! Oh, that sucks. That does suck. Whoa! Okay, maybe that doesn't suck. Okay, I take it back, I take it back. Oh no, oh god, I might be swept by this thing if I feel like I need to bring something in. But I'm not sure what. Because I don't want to get Hypnosis. Let's bring in the... Let's bring in the Lando here. Because if you're Nasty Plot, you're going to try and Hypnosis me again, I feel like. Side Shock. Okay. And this should take us out. That is okay, but I'm still really worried about what this could do, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that could happen. I was at like 40-ish. So it does appear to be max. I think we have to go out into this, as much as it pains me to say that. So here's what's going to happen. He is going to do one of two things. He's going to hypnosis me, or he's going to attack. I feel like Nasty Plot is probably not the way. He knows that I'm Specs. And so a Mystical Fire could come out. Let's see what that Gardevoir does to this Ninetales. Blizzard does come out. I feel like we eat this. Moonblast does land. We just barely don't do enough. We outspeed the Flygon, which is really nice. And I feel like we could take it on with the Scrafty. We could take it on with the Kartana even. Moonblast comes out. So your Hypnosis, something, Blizzard, Moonblast. What's really nice about this is that this is the last turn of weather, so that's okay. Maybe I'm choking this one down a little bit, but I feel like that damage was pretty necessary. There's also no Lycan Dusk, which is really wild. So just looking at this, I feel like just Scald is okay. There's Psychic, I guess. Blizzard comes out. Yeah! Oh no! Okay, so we do have Scald. We do have Scald. Maybe I should have clicked that. I was like thinking to myself, Scald or Psychic? And I told myself in the team builder, you know, we are going to be clicking Scald. But now they can't Hypnosis us, which I think is really nice. So maybe we do get something out of this. Moonblast comes out. That is okay. We melt the ice, and we do get the Scald off. Very, very nice. Taking pretty minimal, like, extra chip in the process. Let's see how we are doing on time. We've recorded a little bit. My face is kind of in the shadows, but I feel like I'm not going to get a perfect thing with pretty much any setup that we have going on. I feel like Sludge Wave is also really good here. Like, what would you be? I feel like Sludge Wave is really nice. So we're just going to click that. T-Wave comes out. That's okay. We do get damage off, so we do get to see what kind of Rotom this is. That did about half. From here, I think I want to click Psychic. Yeah, I feel like Psychic is probably the best play here. Hydro Pump does come out. That's just not going to do enough. And from here, I think we will click... Well, I could switch out. Nah, that's just not worth it. So we know that you aren't Scarf. You do land the Hydro Pump. If you're Blunder Policy, it might be a bit of a problem. We do land Psychic. That is very, very nice. And I feel like it might be a wrap from here. I'm not too sure, though. Let's see. So let me move back a little bit. So I think Swiffer comes out. Okay. That is the Flygon. I feel like a DD here is going to be a little scary. Wow. Oh my god. We ate that. I mean, we are pretty much max in terms of the defenses. But I'm still very surprised, to be honest. And we also haven't been paralyzed yet. Although now that I say that, we are going to get paralyzed here. No! Oh my god, Commentator's Curse being undone for today. That's just beginner's luck right there. And from here, I think we can clean up. I think. We do have the Scrafty with the Intimidate. To prevent things from getting too out of hand. We have Scald, which I feel like I can just click here. Like, I don't want to think too much about this. And Preserving Diff is really nice. Earth Power, that's actually really interesting. Doesn't 2 Scalds kind of take it? Maybe I should just, you know what? Okay, let's think about this, because maybe I do want to preserve Diff. I think that's why the U-turn didn't kill me there. Okay, the only way that I lose this is just from time. So I think what I'm going to do is just go into this, click knockoff. We might win 2-0, but it is what it is. I'm just going to click knockoff here. As a knockoff into a CC should probably do it. Earth Power does come out. That does a lot. But we also do a lot. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. Oh, you were Specs. Well, there was never really a time that we got to, like, figure out the item, so I'm not too bummed that we are going to be losing this match by a little bit more. But it is what it is. I didn't want to see, like, Kartana go down and then, like, risk some shit. Oh, and we get a little bit lucky there. That being said, Earth Power was, I feel like, kind of the play, because it already did over half. But it is what it is. Sorry for that little miss there, because that diff will matter in the end. But, folks, we do go 5-0 with, I think it's plus 15 diff now, with the 3-0 against Aprater. So, GG's. If you do want to check out his side, or if you want to check out the full paste, those links will be down in the description. That concludes our little outside adventure, but if you folks want to see more, I'm certainly happy to give it another shot. But without saying much more, it's been good, and see you next week.